Today, work is starting on our new stretch tent area. Now, you may know that we bought the stretch tent like an entire year ago, maybe even more than a year ago, and we never put it up because of the power lines. So we've got James the digger man back. So this is the third year in a row that he's been back to dig us out an area flat and build a bund. So he is now here digging away again at another area for us. So like we built the bunds up around the event dome and around the new fire pit area, we're now digging down to make it flat and building another bund, you can see behind his truck, to basically lower this area so the stretch tent is protected against the wind. So work has started now. Now the only slight issue is when we put the main sewage line in and water line in, we didn't know we were going to be digging it out. So we're having to avoid that, which is a right pain because it's right in the middle of where I'd wanted to dig. So where they're starting to dig now is the very edge of where the water line is. So it's not exactly what I wanted, but you kind of got to go with it. So they're basically going to flatten this whole area here and build a bund around the side there. So I'm going to speed it up for you and so you can see what it's like. Yeah, you can see what looks like a fairly flat piece of ground actually is not remotely flat. Like, look at the big difference there. And the bunds are coming and starlings are there too. So yeah, it's amazing what they can get done in such a short space of time. Right, so we're back on day 3 now. Brian and I were both in Bristol. I was at a hospitality conference yesterday, so by the time we got back it was pitch black because we couldn't see what was going on. So I'm going to go and have a look at the progress. Okay, so here is the area for the stretch tent, and I think it's going to be big enough. I would hope so. The stretch tent's 7.5 metres by 7.5 metres, and it looks like we'll have plenty of space to put up a nice flat level area. But yeah, it's crazy. It's already a pond, so it looks like we're going to have to put drainage in here too. Ah! It all feels slightly extreme for a stretch tent, doesn't it? Like, this looks like serious stuff. But I think it'll be worth it. Like, it'll go with the kind of circular bund thing we've got going on around everywhere, hopefully. We're now on a 5th day of digging. To be honest, I haven't really filmed that much because we've not been around, but it's really beginning to take shape. Let me show you. So I tell you what's freaking me out the most, it's not that massive pile of dirt as you walk straight up the field, because that's planned. It's this digging here. It's the digging of all the French drains that are going to try and drain the land, because we can't have massive swimming pools every time it rains. Let's have a look at the stretch tent area. So this pile of stone is going into the French drain to try and drain the land. This won't be here, but you can see this is our kind of nice big flat area. He's graded it down so it'll just be a gentle slope up towards the fire pit area, and then the stretch tent's going to kind of back onto this big bund here, so it's got a lot of shaping to do still, and it's quite high at the moment, but that will settle like the other two have. Let's go and have a look at the scary part now. So here's the fire pit area. So not long ago it was completely underwater, and now it's all been dug up and we can't see the grass anymore. I think the grass will bounce back, but basically they're just digging trenches, then clean stone's going to go in there, the actual drain pipe, so that water will get taken away from this whole area. You can see how wet it is. So hopefully that'll mean any water that drains off the land will just come. It'll go all the way down here. Oh my god, this is a mess. How the hell are we going to get this back to rights? And then it goes down here, which was like a waterfall in the winter. And yeah, oh my god. Oh, this is so stressful. I don't know why I came up and looked. So they're going to be putting drain in right from over here, all the way around and all the way right down to the Reen that's down the bottom, so there's a heck of a lot of digging to do. Every time I come up here I have a little bit more of a freak out. Yeah, so they've dug holes everywhere, so all around here, so that all the runoff from the dome goes here and we don't get soggy patches. They're going to leave the stone like this so that it looks nice and neat. I'll just have to keep spraying the weed killer, I suppose. So So I think this is going to then join up to that and go straight down the field. This, oh my god, how is this ever going to get back to rights? Oh, do you know, I feel like we should just leave this as a water feature. Kids would love it, wouldn't they? At least this is looking drier. I guess it's all just run down there. I feel like I'm going to have to completely redo the whole fire pit area. Oh, I don't know. I'm starting to freak out. Okay, so like, looks like all the drainage is done for here, so it's definitely drying out. Like water was just flowing all through this. And then if we go down the bottom, oh, apparently it's nice and wet down there because everything's flowing down. Oh yeah, there's the swamp down there. And they're just going to carry on and go straight into the Reen. So this is day, I don't know what, 8 now of digging. So there's the drainage pipe, so that all the pipes now run down into that point. Keithstone is safe, thank goodness. So they've got all the pipe in. Please can we not get too muddy? And now they've just got to backfill and make the whole thing look neat again, which is the job that I think is the most difficult. Okay, so that's all coming down from the stretch tent area, and that's all coming from the fire pit and the dome, event dome area.
That it is.
Whoa, it's a big mess. Okay, so this is sort of back to rights-ish. It feels like only yesterday that we were trying to get the grass to grow on here.
I know.
And now we need to redo it. But yeah, this looks skanky now.
Well, it's because your stones were underwater and they had like
Scum, algae on it, yeah.
Just same as that. Just need to come with a jet wash and jet wash that all.
Yeah. So I haven't got a jet wash, and also there's no power up here. Oh lordy, why are you up there in your school uniform? Right, be careful up there. Because if you go splat down there, it's gonna hurt. Right, William, not joking. Right, come on, no, go down the proper way, please. William. We are back from brunch and have come to see the progress on the field. Okay, so starting to sort of backfill the trenches now. It still feels like there's a lot to do. Whoop whoop, it's all finished. Diggers have gone. That took about 10 days. Yeah, with 2 guys on diggers for 10 days. That would include all the drainage. So now we've got grassy. This is left over from when we did all that grass seeding. So hopefully it'll be alright. So we're just gonna, but Brian has got proper bund grass seed, but he's forgotten which one it is, or it's not marked.
It was over a year ago.
Yeah, I know that.
The tickets on, but
somebody took the tickets off.
I won't say who that was.
So do the bits we haven't done, that's it. So we're just gonna mix it up basically and just scatter. So that wild seed, Brian. What I love about this time of year is the starlings. The starlings come over the field every night around about 4:30, and they go back over the other direction first thing in the morning. You just see thousands and thousands of them, about 85,000 of them roost about a few miles up the road. So that's why you see them coming over in their murmurations. So if I can catch a murmuration, I will do that. Oh, William, what do you think about this idea? I was thinking about a good idea, right? I was thinking about putting 2 slides, so that you can walk up here and then put like a slide, 1 slide here and 1 slide here, so you can have like slide races. Think that's a good idea?
Yeah, no, I want it more higher up.
No.
Why?
Well, because that would be a really long slide and quite dangerous.
No, but why can we not have it like, maybe like, why can we not have it like 1 there and then 1 there?
Yeah, maybe. It depends how big a slide I can get. But
Yeah, but Mum, there might be like teenage people that want to go on slide.
yeah, true, yeah, okay. I'll see what I can do.
So how about we have 1 like...
Don't climb up it.
And then we have 1...
What, like a little one and a big one?
Yeah. And I'm going to go on the big one.
Okay. So now that we've seeded, we want to kind of come up with a way of levelling. Now we've seen these contraptions online where you like drag it on the back of the mower or the tractor and it kind of just levels like, it's just two kind of poles and it kind of scrapes along the sword to level it. But we're not paying hundreds of pounds. We're going to rig our own contraption. Start, tractor, please start. Yes, first time. Okay, I did bring a blanket for your sore bums. I don't know if it's going to help. Don't get it tucked up because I've got my... Whoa! We're not surfing. I think you should probably get off it until we get on the actual mud. Apparently my vast weight is needed to add some extra weight onto the whatever we're on. Don't fall off. So the three of us are on it now. Well, don't fall off!
Hold on to the pallet then.
I need a blanket for my bum because it's very uncomfortable. Most uncomfortable ride I've ever had in my life.
It's fun.
So that will be it for this episode. The continuation of this will be in a few weeks, a month's time. Once this is grown, we'll start putting the stretch tent up and making this a really cool area. So thanks again for watching. We will see you next time.
If you like this video, please don't forget to subscribe. Please.